John Peterson, personnel.
What's up, man? Well, coach, my first time, but we have a business, and this is a business, and you're a businessman. We all are. It's our nature of the beast right now. But when I first talked to you guys on March 22nd, I had a handbook. I covered some items that were very important to me. Line 46 addresses that. Any disrespect of football or members, staff, USFL, hotel, etc. will not be tolerated. It's been brought to my attention that has occurred with you. So unfortunately, hear me out. Unfortunately, cost of doing business, I'm gonna have to let you go. Okay.
I didn't think I did anything or said anything disrespectful. I can tell you what happened exactly.
It's not important.
Right.
It's not important.
I don't know.
It's already happened.
Right.
It's already happened.
I didn't say anything disrespectful. He said, is that going to be a problem? I said, yes. That's it. And I walked away. I mean, I didn't think that was disrespectful. Me saying yes, I don't eat chicken salad. And I was like, is there another option? Walked in with pizza. I was like, can I get a slice of pizza? He said, no. I was like, he said, is that going to be a problem? I said, yes. That's all I said. I didn't say no cuss word, nothing. That's all I said. I promise you, no disrespect on my dad's life. I promise you I didn't say nothing disrespectful besides yes.
I appreciate you sharing that, but the matter is, it's done. It's done. I appreciate you sharing, but good luck. Someone's feelings hurt feelings are a distant second to the greater good of the team. And we've moved on and turned that page, and I'm happy we did it.
I can't mope about something. Just go home and work. I ain't no dumb dude, so I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna tell you.
John Peterson, personnel.
And good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Mauler's Talk. Now, right there, I played for you the video that I got from Fox FS1 the night of the supposed Mauler game. That was originally supposed to be on Sunday, but right after the game involving the Breakers game involving the Breakers and the Philly Stars, bad weather set in. They delayed the game an hour, and it was supposed to start at 9:07 p.m. on Sunday night. Then 9:15 rolled around. Next thing you know, I look on the screen, and I'm in the middle of doing Sports Corner, and I hear that the game had been postponed. Then the game was played last night. I'm sorry, not last night. I'm sorry, Monday night it was played. And it was not a great game. Maulers looked awful. Okay? And I'm not saying that everybody looked good. Nobody looked good. Okay? None of the teams looked any good. All right? And it's the first week, and I understand that. And I can live with that. Okay? But what I can't live with is incompetency that I saw in this Mauler's team. Okay? It was totally, in my eyes, disgraceful. And it doesn't, and you know, I understand that Kirby Wilson wants to run the football. I understand that. He really does. He wants to run the football. Okay, I get that. But you know, you just can't run and run and run and run and run. All right? Now, what Kirby Wilson is doing, and that's because Kirby Wilson's never been a head coach. He has never been a head coach of any team. He's always been a running backs coach. Now, all of a sudden, he's a head coach. Okay? I could see if he was a head coach maybe at a high school level, or he had some sort of head coaching experience. Okay? And I know what you're going to tell me. You're going to say, oh, well, he has been around the league a long time. He's been with several NFL coaches, including Mike Tomlin. So what? If you knew you couldn't do the job, why would you even take the job? Okay? I think Kirby Wilson took this job because he thought that he wanted to be a head coach. He didn't care if it was a prison football team. He didn't care what it was. He just wanted to be a head coach. Okay, Kirby, now you got your wish. You're a head coach of a football team, and all you want to do is run the football. You didn't pass that much. There was hardly any play action. Okay? So what I want to know is, despite the business factor of the fact that you got rid of a player and you saw the video and I showed it to you that came from FS1, you got rid of a player because you claim that this player got ignorant with somebody in catering. Now, you didn't even sit, I mean, you sat and you listened to the story on this thing. And I'm not telling you how to run your team, Kirby. I really am not, okay? Kirby Wilson. I'm really not telling you how to run your team, all right? But you know what? It was embarrassing. You have an egg on your face. And, you know, I realize you're trying to run it like Herman Boone ran his team in Remember the Titans, okay? If you wanted to try to be Herman Boone, nobody can be Herman Boone, okay? Nobody can be that guy. And I think that's what you're trying to do. You know what? It doesn't work, Kirby, and it's not going to work. You know what's going to happen? These players are going to quit. They're going to stop, and they're not going to play for you. And if you didn't see it on the field on Monday, then you must be blind, because they didn't play for you. They lost 17-3, and it was embarrassing. And it looked awful. Okay? Even Jeff Fisher had a bad day on Sunday. But see, the difference between Jeff Fisher and you, Kirby Wilson, is the fact that Jeff Fisher, at least he was a head coach. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to Mauler'S Talk. I am Ralph Williams. We're here usually at 4 o'clock, but I had to take care of some personal business today, and I wasn't able to get on the air here till 5 o'clock. So that was why the delay in Mauler'S Talk today. And I apologize for Monday for not having a post-game show because of the mix-up with the rain delay on Sunday, or the postponement of the game on Sunday. All right. What are your thoughts, comments in the comments section of the first Mauler'S game? I think it was a disgrace. I think that Kirby Wilson should be ashamed of himself, and he's embarrassed. Now, he is not only embarrassed the team, he's embarrassed the organization by simply getting rid of a kid simply because he didn't want to eat a chicken salad. He wanted a piece of pizza. Okay. What is it there? What, because he questioned the team meal, that right away you're going to get rid of him? Well, let me ask you this, Kirby. Let's say, for instance, he blows his nose the wrong way. Let's say a player puts their shoes on backwards or forgets to wear their jock strap. Kirby Wilson, let's take a look at this now. All right? Are you going to immediately cut them from the team? Okay? Let's say they blinked the wrong way at the cab driver in the city that's bringing them over. What? You're going to throw him off the team? Okay? All he asked for was a piece of pizza, Kirby Wilson. That was it. And you didn't really even give him much of an opportunity to say anything. All right? And I believe the kid. The kid seems like he's pretty decent. I mean, from what he said, I don't think he got ignorant. I just think you overreacted. Okay? And I personally believe that you're nothing but a grouchy bully coach that's going to bully his players into playing and not have any. That's what's going to happen. And you know what? You should be lucky, Kirby Wilson, because this year Fox is controlling everything. Next year, the owners of the Maulers control everything. Maybe they might fire you and look for another coach. You know, Marvin Lewis was looking to coach a team. All right. But somebody has to say something here. This athlete. And I understand. I mean, I really do. With Kirby Wilson, I realize the situation. Okay, over a piece of pizza. Really, Kirby? Really? Okay. Really? Now, I know what you're going to tell me. Oh, he coached under Mike Tomlin. Oh, he coached under somebody in the under John Gruden down in Oakland. Oh, he coached under some great coaches. Oh, it's his time to be a coach. And you cut a guy because he only wanted a piece of pizza instead of a chicken salad. He said, I don't like chicken salad. I want a piece of pizza. Do you know what this kid likes? What? It was because that was the lunch that was provided. Okay. You heard what DeVion said. He said, the guy brought a piece of pizza and I asked for a piece of pizza. Okay. He didn't get anything. All he got was cut from the team. Because he didn't want a chicken salad. And you know, when the game started and I saw Josh Love at quarterback instead of Kyle Lulata, I said, wow, I says, there's a problem here. Maybe Kyle Lulata wanted a shrimp salad sandwich. And I even made a joke out of it, wanted a shrimp salad sandwich instead of a piece of pizza. Maybe pizza was on the menu that day. And he had cut him and decided to go with Josh Love at quarterback. Yeah. Oh, excuse me, folks. Really? All right. Anyway, yeah. And you know why it's a laugh? It's a laughing thing because it's a joke, and the Maulers are a joke right now. All right, a big joke, and Kirby Wilson's part of it because of that. An offensive coordinator, quarterback coach John Tomlinson. I saw him sitting there. Gosh almighty, he looks like some dejected Grandpa Munster or something sitting there at that meeting. If he's the offensive coordinator, we're in trouble. The Maulers. And defensive coordinator Jaron Horton was there too. Tell you what, Kirby Wilson, I hope to see a better showing at the next game. Because I don't think your life expectancy as the coach of the Maulers, it's going to be too long. It's not going to be too long at all. All right. Let's talk about these games. Saturday, Birmingham played New Jersey. Birmingham won 28-24. And on Sunday, Tampa Bay, of course, beat the Maulers 17-3. Houston beat the Panthers 17-12. This was a good game. It was a good defensive game because neither offense could score any points. Although Houston took a big 17-0 lead. And I tell you what, Paxton Lynch, he looked just as much of a bum as he did when he was in the NFL. You would have thought he could have been a little bit better being he was in the USFL. Paxton Lynch is a complete bum. I mean, he really is. He looked terrible for Michigan. Okay? No wonder my media colleague and friend Luther Dupree always says about things about Jeff Fisher. I would too. All right? So I definitely would do the same thing. Why? Because look at Jeff Fisher. His team looked terrible. Fumbled the ball, turnovers, just like the Maulers. Same thing with him. But you wouldn't expect it from his team at all. New Orleans Breakers 23, Philly Stars 17. That was a good game. That come down to the wire as well. But the Maulers, on the other hand, looked just like the Michigan Panthers. They looked horrible. They looked terrible. Disgusting. What's your thoughts on the game? Comments right here. Maulers play again this Saturday. I'll run the schedule down. They play the Philly Stars. They start at 12 noon. Battle of Pennsylvania, 12 noon start time. This time they're on Fox, not on FS1. So everybody will be able to watch the game without any excuses. Oh, I can't get Fox. No, I cannot. No. Too bad. So sad. All right. The Birmingham Stallions and the Houston Gamblers, 7 p.m. on FS1. And New Orleans Breakers versus Tampa Bay, 3 p.m. Sunday. So we got noon, 3, and 7 are your games on. Saturday we have 2 games. And then Sunday we have 1 game, is what they've done this week. Okay. All right. Week 3, the Bandits play the Gamblers. Maulers play the Michigan Panthers, and that's an 8 p.m. game. Again, week 3, that's a Saturday, April 30th at 8 p.m. And then Sunday, May 1st, Birmingham Stallions versus the New Orleans Breakers, 2:30 p.m., 8 p.m. on Peacock, New Jersey Generals at the Philly Stars. All right. Friday night is going to be the New Jersey Generals. All right. So, Joseph, everything's going good. We're here with Mauler's Talk. Thanks for tuning in with your comments. Everything's going really well, except for the fact that the Maulers lost. All right, Friday night, it's going to be the New Jersey Generals. All right. Okay, so I know that's one of the teams for Friday night, New Jersey Generals, and they're going to be playing. I'm trying to think here for a minute who the other team is. Well, never mind. I'll get it. But Sunday, May 1st, 8 p.m. Or I'm sorry. We play on week 3, May 1st. We are on Saturday, April 30th. We play the Michigan Panthers, 8 p.m. on Fox. All games, as you know, are on at Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. They're either on Fox, NBC, or on FS1 as well. All right. All right. Michigan Panthers play the New Jersey Generals this Friday because the Maulers are playing the Philly Stars. So Friday night will be the Panthers versus the New Jersey Generals. Check your local listings for that, and that's for week 2 this week, and so on and so forth. Yes, indeed, Joseph. All right. So, like I said, this week's Maulers game was not all that great. They lost 17-3. Lots of turnovers, lots of miscues, poor play calling. Kirby Wilson too busy worrying about running the football, undisciplined football. I'm talking really bad. Punting, kicking, the whole game was bad. The whole thing was terrible. It was just like a disaster waiting to happen in the game on Monday night. The Maulers, and they took on the Tampa Bay Bandits, and I got to hand it to Tampa Bay. Todd Haley, he had his team pretty much ready, but the defense of the Maulers stiffened up in the second half and was able to contain the Tampa Bay Bandits. But that's the only positive thing anyway on that. Oh, it happens. Blame barometric pressure. Yeah, that's about the only blame. But my question to Kirby Wilson is, why was Josh Love playing instead of Kyle Lauletta? You drafted Kyle Lauletta in the first round, but then you don't play him till the end of the game, and you had Josh Love. What happened there, Kirby? See, we have a lot of unanswered questions here when it comes down to the Maulers, other than the fact that someone got cut from the team because they wanted a piece of pizza and didn't like chicken salad, which I think is pretty sad. I think Kirby Wilson overstepped his bounds a little bit. And he says, well, I know I'm new to this, but it's a business, just like anything else. and I'm going to have to just cut you from the team. I'm going to have to fire you. So what I'm saying to you is this. Did Kirby Wilson step over his bounds? Okay? Comments, undisciplined, undelivering. It's all about yardage. Yes, it is. And when you get beat at the line of scrimmage, when you fumble the football, when you throw interceptions, when you get stuffed in the backfield and you beat yourself and penalties and everything else, that's the way it goes. And that's what happened to the Maulers this week. What's going to happen next week? I don't know. Philly Stars looked okay. They didn't look all that great. Bart Endress is their head coach. All right. So Philly didn't look all that great either, but it was a good game between Philly and the New Orleans Breakers. The second half was a boring game because it was a defensive struggle. Neither Tampa Bay nor the Maulers could move the football. And they kept on shutting each other down or continuing to make mistakes. And I realize it's the first game of the year. I realize that pretty much. All right. But come on, you have to be prepared somehow. Football is a basic game. It's a basic game of inches. It's a game of yardage. It's a game of everything. Okay? All right. So there we are with the Maulers. They stunk at both ends of the line of scrimmage in the first half. Terrible. Until the defense finally got its act together in the second half. But the offense didn't help the defense by not scoring any points except 3. All right? You know what, Kirby Wilson, you want to be like Herman Boone, like I said earlier? Then that's fine. Be like Herman Boone, but don't do it with the Maulers. Okay? Don't do it at all. All right, well, all right, that's the Mauler Update Corner. Yes, it is. All right. I got jokes coming up left and right. Kirby Wilson is a joke. Yeah, that's the truth there. You know what? I tell you what. There you go. You get that. Yep, indeed. He is a joke. You're right. Kirby Wilson is a joke. Getting lots of comments here. I thank you for those as well on Mauler Talk with Ralph Williams. We're here every Wednesday. We're usually here at 4 o'clock. Today I had some personal things I had to take care of. So here we are here at 5. I start at 5 o'clock. We're here every Wednesday at 4 to give you Mauler's Talk. And then we'll be on for the pregame 1 hour before the Mauler's game, which the next game is on Saturday, April 30th at noon. We will be on at 11 a.m. for Mauler's pregame. All right. And then we'll be on for Mauler's postgame, barring any cancellation yet again. All right. Thank you as well, Joseph. Yeah, man, pleasure to be here. Real honor. Thank you very much. I appreciate your comments and your watching the show. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Yes, indeed. I need you to subscribe. I'm glad you did. Thank you. So anyway, to bring you up to speed on some other shows I'm doing tonight at 8 p.m., I'm going to be on a show called Under the Pigskin. And tonight I'm going to be on with Scott Morganroth, who was on my show last Tuesday, not yesterday, last Tuesday. He was on, and we had a baseball summit. We were talking about small market teams. It was myself, it was Scott Morganroth, and it was Bruce Keppinger from Oakland, California. He has a sports talk show on Blog Talk Radio like I do on Thursdays. And he was on. We talked about small market baseball. Well, Scott's having me on tonight on his show called Under the Pigskin, and we're supposed to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Jim Harbaugh and the Michigan Wolverines tonight. That's going to be the topic of discussion. So tune in with Scott and I and a few other folks will be on that show as well. Tomorrow, I'll be on at 8 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, as I always am on with Mark Mancini. I will be on Blog Talk Radio, 347-205-9631. You can listen in 8 p.m. The Black and Gold Sports Podcast. We're going to talk about Steelers, Penguins, Pirates, Riverhounds, and a whole lot more. You know, the Hounds lost last night 2-0. It was sad. They got they got their pockets picked by the referee. And I'm not going to go into that because that's a show for another time. But anyway, that's what happened to them last night. Also, Friday, don't forget about The Way I See It, 7 p.m. right here on YouTube and Facebook. All my shows are on YouTube and Facebook. Sunday, starting at 9 p.m. Sports Corner with me, Ralph Williams. And then at 9:30, The Way I See It with me, Ralph Williams. Every Sunday, 9 p.m., 9:30. Live on YouTube and Facebook. Same with Friday. Saturday, 5 p.m., PCTV Channel 21, Comcast 47, Verizon in Pittsburgh, PCTV, 5 p.m., Sports Corner with myself and my co-host, Smoking Jim Frazier. Coming up Monday, this coming Monday, April 25th, please mark it on your calendar, all right? Or put it in your phone calendar or on a reminder thing or on a sticky note or something. It is Monday, April 25th, 6 p.m. live, PCTV Channel 21, Comcast 47, Verizon, and on PCTV's Facebook page. We will be live, NFL Draft Show special. It's going to be myself, Luther Dupree, Smoking Jim Frazier, and Joe Kuglis, local draft expert. We will be talking about the NFL draft, who we think the Steelers are going to pick, who we think they should pick, and who we believe they're going to pick. All right. There's rumors going around today that Malik Willis has made another visit to the Steelers. So it's looking like the Steelers are probably going to try to go for, you do the same, Joseph. Thank you for watching. Anyway, Malik Willis has made another visit, so it's looking like the Steelers, if Malik Willis is available, is probably going to take him in the first round. That's what it's looking like right now. But anyway, that's what's going on Monday. All right, and that will be then May 5th, The Way I See It. We're going to be taping it May 5, and it'll be live on Facebook on PCTV's Facebook page. My guest will be Brian Ferretta from he is the local union representative for the county jail guards. And he's going to be on. I'm going to do an interview with him on May 5th on my TV version of The Way I See It. Now, today, I tried to get Glenn Carano on here. Glenn Carano was once the original first starting quarterback for the Maulers. Now, he is currently the GM of a hotel in Reno. And I tried to get a hold of him. I had to go through his personal assistant to get him to find out what's going on. His personal assistant never returned to my phone calls, which of course happens quite a lot in my job, at least right here doing this stuff. I get that all the time, and it's not going to stop because ignorance is at its best right now as far as that goes. All right. His assistant didn't even bother to even call me back and say, well, Glenn's not interested in doing any interviews. You know, that's all you got to tell me. You don't have to, you blow me off like that. That's when I get angry. That's when I get agitated. And that's when I get to the fact that you know what? I don't need you on this show. All right. I can talk Mauler's football without you. All right. So anyway, May 5th will be our live call-in, myself, Smoking Jim Frazier. We're going to review the draft, go over who the Steelers did draft. But also on April 27th, which happens to be next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock start time, right here on YouTube and Facebook on a special Sports Corner podcast. We are going to, it will not be Tuesday, it'll be Wednesday. And we're going to talk about the draft again. Same panel I had on Monday, but with an addition of Claudio Rosano. All right. So the same panel that's on Monday, Smoking Jim, Luther Dupree, Joe Kuglis, Claudia was on, and I'm working on getting a few other guys on as well. We might even have a huge panel on for that show. Wednesday, April 27th, 7 p.m. It's a Wednesday. It's the night before the draft, and we're going to talk NFL draft and the Steelers as well. All right, this has been Ralph Williams. It's been Mauler Talk. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, and everyone be safe. Have a great one. Thank you. And don't forget, 8 o'clock tonight, Under the Pigskin, live, Facebook, brought to you by the South Florida Tribune.
More time.